Ooh, that's cool. What the fuck is that? Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome to Corpse Party. So, much like the Nonary game series that I played a while ago, I actually started with the very last game in this series. I can't remember what it was called, but I started with the very last one that it spoiled who lives and who dies in like this game, but like I still don't know how any of it happened. So I am super excited to play this game for you guys. Oh boy. Oh, chapter select, resume, nothing to resume. Language, English. Okay, so I've been trying to figure out what I should do for this game because the game is voiced in Japanese. But of course, obviously, I'm going to be, reading the lines and everything. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the Japanese voices down pretty low. Like, this is like close to off, but I don't want to turn them completely off because then we won't hear like screams or freakouts or those sort of things. So I'm turning them down low so that essentially I can kind of talk over them so that we don't have to worry about all of that when actually playing. Because like I said, I want you guys, I know that some people like to listen to this in the background and everything. So I don't want to listen to the Japanese voices and then say the lines afterwards. So essentially, I'll just try to be saying them at the same time. I may have to turn them all the way off, so yeah, that just may be what we have to do in order to get through this, because, yeah, it would take a long time to listen to everyone say their lines and then me say the lines afterwards, so, yeah. Chapter select... Oh, I just can't select the other ones. Oh, right, and this game features extra chapters. There's like a whole new set of characters and everything. Yeah, this is like a completely built from the ground up. Well, not built from the ground up. It's like an extended version of I think the latest version was on Steam. And this is like a new version of that. I am going to be attempting to get bad endings. Not quite like seeking them out or anything, but I mean I may go back and see some bad endings and everything with you guys. So, yeah, I hope that you guys are excited for this because I know a little bit about the premise, but not 100% about what's going on, how, or why. So it's gonna be fun to finally experience this game for myself. Oh, preview. Oh, okay. I was like, what's that? Also, what is this creepy swinging doll thing? View the chapter 1 opening. Oh, right, because there is the opening, right? Oh, and you can show and hide the window. Oh, that's cool, actually. Yeah. Sachiko is my pride and joy. She'd do anything for me. That's nice. I don't think she... Oh, okay, I couldn't read that fast enough. But I still love her with all my heart. What the fuck was that? Creepy how they got a timer in the corner. Ah! It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. Running down the stairs, the kindly teacher lost her footing. She tumbled and she fell, and she died. You've all heard the stories, no? Before Kisaragi Academy was built here, there was another school on this property. Heavenly Host Elementary School, it was called. Such a horrible thing to happen. The principal was completely devastated. He cared for the school almost as if it were his own child, you see. But one thing led to another after the incident, and ultimately, a decision was reached. The school was to be shut down. The principal was so stricken with grief over losing his precious child that on the day of its closure, he climbed up to its roof and threw himself to his death. Or so the story goes. Ah! People thought Heavenly Host was cursed, you see. This was just the latest of many deaths to occur there. That's why it was torn down. However, they say the teacher who fell down the stairs still had no idea she's dead, even to this day. And on rainy evenings like this, after our school days come to an end, some claim she roams these darkened hallways, still believing them to be her own. In fact, it's almost time for her to make her rounds just after 7 o'clock. That's when she appears, always accompanied by a sudden blackout that leaves the entire building dark as night. Knock, knock. You'll hear from the darkness, followed by the sound of the classroom door slowly sliding open. As her pale white face cuts through the stillness, her soft voice always echoes the same question. Is anyone still here? And then... whew! One rainy day after school. Not for the faint of heart. Ah! It's a blackout! Satoshi, pull yourself together! Don't scare us like that! But it was scary! I don't like this. This shouldn't be happening. Not bad, Shinozaki. You had me going there for a minute. It wasn't me! I've been standing right here the whole time! This is a real blackout! Oh. Does anyone else hear that? Sounds like it's coming from the music room. Huh! No way! First the blackout, and now the door? What the hell is wrong with you, Satoshi? Get a hold of yourself! Hey, get off me! That's my chest! Oh, sorry. I couldn't see where I was grabbing. I'm sure you couldn't. High school kids. At least I think they're high school kids. I think they're in high school? Maybe middle school. I'm not 100% certain. Ah! I told you it was a bad idea to stay here so late and tell ghost stories. Hey, Satoshi. Aren't you gonna get the door? What? The girls are all trembling in fear. Doesn't it just break your heart to see them like that? So why don't you get the door? Well, it doesn't break my heart. Oh, that's cold, man. I love it. Oh, I'm playing. Oh, okay. Is there a run faster button? Oh, whoa. Temp save. I shall create a temp save in case I fuck up, which I don't know if I will. Quit inventory. I have none. Backlog. Stuff. Is anyone still here? Go home, children. Ah! Did I scare you? Miss Yui? Hey, you teach! Shinozaki! All right! Oh, they got him. I'd call that a rousing success. Man, we've been had. Your timing couldn't have been more perfect. I wasn't a student here too long ago myself, so when it comes to the 7 wonders of Kisaragi High, I'm pretty well versed. Satoshi. I thought Shige's reaction was priceless, but yours was on a whole different level altogether, Mochida. It was pretty impressive. I could never hope to compete with that. Mochida's always got the best reactions. I just love it when my scares are so thoroughly effective. It's simply delicious. Whoever heard of a class representative with such a sadistic streak anyway? Sorry about that, Mochida, but I can't deny your reaction was pretty amusing. All pranking aside, though, I ran into a rather adorable individual in the hall who's come to see you. What are you standing out there for? Come on in, he's right here. Hello, everybody. Yuka, what are you doing here? Big brother! Ah! Seems Mochida forgot his umbrella this morning, so little Yuka here has come all the way to deliver it. Oh yeah? I guess I did. Sorry about that, Yuka. Thanks. Is she from the junior high? Yeah, okay, they are in high school. Nice to meet you. My brother's always like this. Always really kind, I mean. Aww, she is adorable. I had no idea you had such a cute little sister, Satoshi. Really? I never told you? You never said a word. You sure do love your big brother, don't you? I sure do. Oh. Seems like she's met Kishinuma before. Kishinuma. Hey, Naomi. Looks like you've got yourself a rival, huh? I sure don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. See, at this point, what they're hinting at is the fact that Satoshi and Naomi like each other, you know? And of course, it's like you have to compete with the little sister's affections. Kinda. I swear this mouth of yours says the craziest things! Alright, everybody, it's past 7. Isn't it about time you all get ready to head home? Oh, do we have to? Shouldn't we clean up all the Red Bean Cafe stuff first? It'd be a shame to leave so soon. Yeah, with a classroom like this, it almost looked like we could hold another cultural festival tomorrow. Ah, so their cultural festival just ended then. Okay. Isn't that what you were supposed to be doing here in the first place? You promised me this room would be ready to go by the time I got here, as I recall. Well, it's getting late. How about you leave it for now and come in early tomorrow? Yes, ma'am. Suzumoto, I know it's hard. I know how hard it is to say goodbye. But I wish you the best of luck at your new school. I know you'll do just fine. Oh. Yeah, she's having to leave them, so. Thanks. Won't be the same without you, Suzume. I know you, Suzumoto. You'll make new friends in no time flat, I'm sure of it. And it's not like you're moving that far away. Come winter break, we'll all make sure we come visit. Yeah, totally. Don't look so glum. We'll see you again real soon. We're friends forever, after all. You guys. Hey, brother, is that Yuka girl transferring to a new school or something? Yeah, today's culture festival was her last day. Aww. Thank you so much, all of you. I'm so grateful to have you as friends. You all have a special place in my heart, and you always will. Moshirige. Suzume, take care out there. I'll always be watching over you from above. Seiko? Earth to Seiko. My spirit will guide your path. Mayu, come on. Let's see that smile of yours. Okay. How about we get everybody in the shot? Oh, yeah. I totally want in. Me too. Me 3. Me 4. Big brother? Your friends are really great, you know? They sure are. Gimme! I want to see. Send it to my phone, would you, Morishige? Of course. I'll send it to all of you right now. Wonder if we get to see it right now. Hey, Teach, before we head back, there's something I'd like to do with everyone. Since we're losing one of our own, do you mind if we try it? It's called Sachiko Ever After. Oh, no! I know what that is! This is how things get fucked up! Oh, shit! Who's Sachiko? And what's with the paper doll? Is it another one of your occult things? Yeah, see, there, and like if you like look in the corner there, there we go. You can see that that's actually the paper doll. That's what it is. Yeah, kind of. This is, well, it's a charm I found on the internet. If we do it right, then all of us will be together forever. Yes! In a hellish apocalypse that we cannot escape from. We'll always be friends anyway. That's the gist of it. Ooh, it's a charm? Yep, a mystical charm. That is not what it is. The internet lied to you, Shinozaki! Awesome! I totally want to do it. I think Shinozaki had her at charm. Girl's totally bonkers for that kind of stuff. Guess it can't hurt. Oh my god, imagine if the teacher had just said no. Well, then we wouldn't have a game, so. Is everybody okay with this? Yeah! You bet. Morishige, you too? Yes. Alright, we're ready to go. Everybody, gather in a circle around this paper Sachiko doll. And in your head, repeat the words, Sachiko, we beg of you. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, repeat it 9 times. Don't worry if you flub a little, just make sure you don't stop partway through. Granted, I know next to nothing about curses and shit, but I mean, like, this doesn't feel like a charm, you know? You have to say it 1 time for every person present. No more, no less, or the charm will fail. Why couldn't someone have miscounted? Why couldn't someone have been, like, mentally dyslexic? I don't think mentally dyslexic is a thing. I don't know. I'm not making fun of dyslexic people. I am slightly dyslexic in some ways, because have you ever noticed how sometimes, like, I sometimes say, like, the wrong word, but I keep going? That's because I genuinely don't realize that I'm saying the wrong thing because I'm reading it that way. That's just what happens to me. I am very slightly dyslexic. It's never been, like, categorized. I've never gotten, like, you know, like a medical exam for it or anything. But I still think that I'm probably maybe slightly dyslexic. Like a tiny, tiny bit. Like, you know, either that or I just, you know, I just get ahead of myself. Who knows? Who knows what it is? What happens if we fail exactly? This whole paper doll thing seems a little sketchy to me. Yoshiki, you are the smart one. I like you. Failure's not an option. Just give it all you've got. Yeah, but you haven't said what happens if you fail. Huh? Okay. Alright, let's get started. Everybody remember the charm? Sachiko, we beg of you, 9 times. Ready? Begin! Yeah, I'm gonna not do it. I'm gonna not do it! Everybody said it 9 times? Yep. Yeah. If we don't get on with it, I'm afraid I'll wind up saying it again. Okay, now everybody, reach toward the paper doll and grab hold of it anywhere you can. Got it, I think. Oh boy. Oh boy. This seems not good. Why would anyone do this? Exactly. Now hold really tight. Dig your nails into it if you have to. Just don't let go. We're all gonna pull on it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On a count of 3, you could get more than 9 pieces that way, actually. 1, 2, 3! Ah! Nicely done, everyone. Now just make sure you keep that scrap of paper safe. Slide it in your student ID holder or your wallet. Basically, anywhere it won't get lost. So the paper doll scrap has some sort of meaning to it then? Yep. As long as we all have a little piece of Sachiko with us, we'll always be connected with one another as friends. That's the purpose of this charm. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. Try super cool. I'll have to be careful not to lose my piece. Thank you, Shinozaki. I'll treasure this. I don't think you will. I don't think anyone are going to be treasuring those. It's not good. It's not good. It's a horror game, after all. Also, one thing I do like is that it's obvious that this is, like, essentially this is almost like an emulation. Because, as you can see, like, you know, like, they've got, like, you know, the letterboxing and everything for it. But I definitely really like all the little touches, because the character sprites look about the same as when they, because, like, originally, I think this was an RPG horror maker game. I think that was the original, but I'm not 100% certain. And then, like, later it got remade with, like, a new engine and everything that wasn't RPG Maker, I think, like, to whatever, like, the current engine is. And I can't, like, I don't, like, it says it was made with Unity, so that's probably what it is. Probably the Unity engine with, like, the pixels and everything. But one thing I will say is that they also added these sprites, because the sprites weren't in the original game. At least, like, from what I know. Like, like, because I know that I've seen, like, a couple of people, like, I've seen, like, a little bit of gameplay. Like, I know that Markiplier played, like, the original RPG horror Maker game, like, a long time ago, but it was very different than what, like, this product ended up being. It ended up being almost like a reboot of itself, and I love it. No problem. Consider it a promise that we'll all definitely hang out together again. Definitely. Well, I hate to say it, but I think it's about time we all get packed up and start heading home. Yes, ma'am. Oh. Eh? An earthquake? Ugh! Ah! Oh boy, this is not good. What the hell? This is like holy crap big! Whoa! Whoa, the lights are busting! Big brother! Yuka, take my hand! Everyone, stay calm. Get under your desks until it passes. Oh, fuck! Ah! Under the desks, now! Oh, shit! What the? No, this can't be happening! Is this for real? Oh god, I'm falling! Big brother! Satoshi! Naomi! Whoa, we're all gonna fall! Me no like any of those noises. Ouch! Ow, my leg! I can move it, so I guess it's just a sprain. Huh? Where? I'm not at home, am I? Does your home normally make those noises? It can't be. Huh? It's so dark. I can barely see a thing. Is this some kind of school? Ah! When the shaking stops. Huh. What's going on? What the hell is this place? Oh boy. Let's do a temp save here. Holy shiitake. There's a loose board lying on the ground, though scratched up and banged, still seems to be fully intact, and not much worse for wear. The lights keep flickering. Wish there was a faster run button. It's dark, but there should be a hall outside the room. I could probably get to her that way. Get to who? The place is scary, but I can't just leave. Get to who that way? Who are you talking about? Oh! Is that Seiko? Seiko! Seiko! Ah, I see. This isn't good. That's why I need to get to her that way. Okay, I should have. I would have found her first. Okay. Me really no like those noises. What's with the bucket? Rusty bucket here. Ow! That really hurt. My ankle's in pretty bad shape. So I can't run. That's probably what that means. Seiko! Seiko! Thank goodness she's still breathing. Seiko, come on! Seiko, wake up! Huh? Naomi? What's up? Don't you what's up me? I thought you were dead! Huh? Where are we? What's going on? That's what I'd like to know. It ain't budging. The windows are all sealed up tight. And it's pitch black out there. Can't make heads or tails of what I'm seeing. What the hell is going on? Well, this is clearly a school building. Don't the desks seem unusually small to you, though? Like an elementary school. An elementary school? Can't be, can it? What is it? The printout on the wall. It says, Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice to all faculty and students. Heavenly Host? Isn't that the elementary school that preceded Kisaragi Academy? The one that was shut down and demolished? Oh God, what's happening? Where the hell are we? And where are our friends and Miss Yui? Calm down, Seiko. Don't get so worked up. Sorry. Seiko and I just stood there in silence, hand in hand. It was the first time in my life that I'd been shaking so hard I could hear my teeth chatter. I'd become completely lightheaded and couldn't even think straight, much less wrap my brain around what was happening to us. I've kept telling myself it's all a dream, some horrible nightmare, but no matter how hard I wished for it, I just couldn't wake up. And the silence was the worst part of all. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something. Anything. Hey, I don't have the slightest idea what's going on. But how about we try to find a way out of here? A way out? We can't just stand here quaking in terror. We need to do something, you know? Besides, I don't want to be in this creepy place any longer than I have to. But the windows are all sealed. And I don't just mean they're stuck or locked. It's like they're decorations on the wall. I don't even think they can open. Is it even possible to leave this building? I'm not sure, but there might be an entryway or an emergency exit or something. Some means of getting outside. You're right, and it's a lot better than just standing around. I feel like I'm gonna go all loony in here if this keeps up. Okay then, first step is to leave this room. Gotta keep our spirits up after all. It's probably not just the two of us in here. The others have to be around somewhere, right? Yeah, and if we could reunite with them, we'll find a way out of here together. That's the spirit. I had no reason to believe any of what I just said. I was probably delirious, to be honest. But I knew if I didn't act, I'd start to go mad. I'd start to scream. I'd be inconsolable. So in desperation, I put on the strongest front I could manage. Character introductions! I don't know why this is a thing. Like, this is a weird thing that happens. Use I interact with a character to learn more about them. I don't know why we can't just get more about them in the story, but then again, I know this is how the original worked, too. Satoshi Mochida, 17-year-old student in Kisaragi Academy Senior High. Senior High? Class 2-9. Fairly average, but popular. Known for being both kind and cowardly in equal measure. Despite his timidness, he's very personable and open, which complements his general sensitivity toward others to make him a natural leader. You know, in almost any other game, he'd be, like, the protagonist, but he's not really a protagonist in this game, because, like, all the main characters share that role, like, you know, together. The only person to ever challenge that leadership is Naomi, who is, consequently, the only person to whom Satoshi regularly defers judgment. Naomi Nakashima, 17-year-old student in Kisaragi High, Class 2-9. Classmate of Satoshi's since junior high, frequently greets Satoshi with, "Oh, not you again." Having lost her father a few years back, Naomi and her mother now depend on one another for moral support. She still remains optimistic and cheerful. Oh. Her home life has given her an interest in nursing, which she's intent on pursuing. She spends her time studying, aiming for acceptance to medical school. Seiko Shinohara, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High, Class 2-9, lives very close to Naomi and generally accompanies her to and from school each day. A free spirit, she often says or does things that take others by surprise, though she's also easily forgiven due to her good-natured and amiability. Her mother disappeared 3 years ago, leaving her with 3 younger siblings and a working father. As such, she basically serves as head of the household. Oh, okay. Seiko seems to regard Naomi as a kindred spirit, and the two of them frequently have long conversations about their many dreams for the future. Satoshi's 14-year-old sister. Okay. I like the character design there makes her look younger than that, but I could buy her being 14. Though she's an 8th grader at Kisaragi Junior High School. She looks and acts much younger. Okay, good. I'm glad they addressed that. In the Mochida household, Yuka's always been the princess, generally getting her way and thus never really shedding her childlike behavior. Okay, that makes sense. Despite this, she yearns to grow up, often attempting to act older or braver than she is, which sometimes gets her into trouble. Oh joy. Sakutaro Morishige, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High, Class 2-9. He's been in theater club with Mayu since middle school, and developed a real closeness with her. He finds socializing with anyone else to be more trouble than it's worth. However, so he typically regards his other classmates with indifference. Takes great pride in his family heritage, that seems obvious, and reacts violently if anyone makes fun of his name. The only exception is the nickname Mayu's given him, Shig. The teacher. Miss Yui Shishido. A 23-year-old 11th grade English teacher at Kisaragi High. Just started this semester after passing her teaching exam and is eager to make an impression. Although not a perfect instructor by any means, her unjaded zeal and enthusiasm are infectious, and her students seem genuinely responsive to her methods. Also serves as a teacher's assistant during homeroom for Class 2-9, and really seems to have connected with the students there. Yoshiki Kishinuma, a 17-year-old student in Kisaragi High, Class 2-9, often regarded as sarcastic and cynical, but as far as he's concerned, he's just being honest. Ha! Okay, I like this kid. Although generally not one to participate in events, his fondness for Satoshi and Ayumi means he'll make an exception now and again if either is involved. With intense drama at home, Yoshiki currently works part-time after school to afford rent on a small apartment where he lives alone. Oh, okay. So he's already out living on his own. I mean, it makes sense, he's 17, so it would make sense that, he's doing that. I think you're actually legally allowed to live on your own when you're 16 in Japan. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Ayumi Shinozaki, the 17-year-old appointed representative of Kisaragi High, Class 2-9, often subjects her classmates to ghost stories and revels in hearing them scream. I don't think she meant for this to happen. It's generally believed that she carries candies and other horror goods with her at all times. just in case an opportunity presents itself to use them. In truth, however, Ayumi wears this reputation as a mask to hide her own fear of the unknown, which rivals even Satoshi's in its intensity. Oh! So she's one of those people that deals with her insecurities by tackling them head on. That's actually interesting. Although, like, not exactly good for your, mental psyche. Especially not in this situation. When faced with a truly scary situation, her knees give out and panic sets in. Only her personal pride can break her out of this fear-induced state. Mayu Suzumoto, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9, somehow looks much tinier than she actually is, but possesses a big heart and bright personality. Accepts anyone and everyone with open arms, never playing favorites, which has earned her nearly universal regard amongst her fellow students. Unfortunately, due to familial circumstances, this was Mayu's last day at Kisaragi High. She'll be moving shortly and transferring to a new school. Well, we've talked to everybody. And character reductions and return to the game. Come on, Naomi, let's go. Right. Hey, we have 30 HP! Hooray! Hey, Naomi? Is something wrong with your leg? Oh, yeah, I was so freaked out I forgot all about it. I think I sprained my ankle when I fell. Well, that's not good. Will you be okay? I can walk at least. I'm sure it'll heal on its own. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, but you shouldn't push yourself. Here, lean on my shoulder, okay? Okay, thanks. The shells are filled with overflowing long black hairs. That's what those are! Oh, fuck! I just thought those were marks on the glass! Heavenly Host Elementary notice to all faculty and students, due to the recent kidnappings, caution is highly recommended during all daily activities. In each instance, the victim was taken quickly and unexpectedly, so please remain alert and aware at all times. Principal Takamine Yanagi Hori. Okay. Wait a sec. Ah! Another earthquake? No! Is it over? Whew. I've had enough. Let's just get out of this room. What? What's wrong? This hallway looks totally different than it did before. Maybe the earthquake made more of the floor collapse? Yeah, maybe. Okay, there's a gap there. Oh, I didn't read that. I'm sorry. Hold on. What the heck is this? Pee? Yeah, there was some kind of, like, strange liquid in it. Ew, don't say that! There's a yellow fluid congealing inside the rusted bucket. Now, if I really had to go, what would I do? It's a last resort, but it's an option. Yeah, it is, yeah. If you should encounter any dead ends, be sure to examine any spots on the walls or floors nearby that seem peculiar to you. Okay. There's a relatively narrow gap here. Seems crossable, a little too wide to risk jumping. Okay. Ah, there's a loose board on the ground. Take it with you? Absolutely. I got a loose board! Hooray! Let's do a temp save real quick. Don't have the opportunity to do a real save yet. Okay, so I could go down, but I could also go up. I'll try going up first, because that's where, like I wanted to go in the first place. Hey, Naomi, what about that loose floorboard we found? You think it would support our weight? I hope so. Like a bridge? I don't know. Seems kind of beat up, but I guess it is pretty solid. Let's try it. First time item user. This board is set in place. Yay, we made it! Can't read that note. What is in here? Oh, it's like a stairway. Chairs beyond this point are piled up with rubble. There's no way through. Yeah, those pesky chairs are blocking the way. Please wait. What? Huh? Did you say something, Seiko? It wasn't you? Definitely felt the presence of some kind. Please wait. Who is that? I'm trying to see if there's something here, but I don't see anything. What happens if I wait here? I'm gonna wait just a minute.
A few moments later.
Okay, I waited about, like 30 seconds and nothing happened, so I'm just gonna guess that that was just meant to scare us. Okay, can't get through this way. But we can go around. Why did the music change in this room? Ah! What's wrong, Naomi? Look over there. Aren't those bones like people bones? They do look like people bones. This is very true. Ah! Why is there a dead person here? I mean, considering your situation, I don't think it's unreasonable. Wait, let me go look at them more closely. Maybe they're not real. I'm pretty sure they probably are. They're really somebody's bones. I mean, how would you know if yeah, granted, I'm pretty sure if you found a real skeleton, you would probably be aware of it. No! Seiko! You too. Ah! You two are new victims, are you not? Ghost! Who are you? I was brought here against my will and confined, just like you. Where is here? That is a good question. Where is here? Do you know something about this place? This is a cursed, multi-dimensional nexus. Multiple planes of existence, all piled up on top of one another. Created by powerful, vengeful spirits. Closed space, or perhaps closed spaces. You, and we as well, are the unlucky victims of an inescapable abduction. Closed spaces? Indeed. And it seems you two are not the only ones to have been brought here. I'm sensing numerous others. What? Does that mean everybody else is here too? Are they okay, I wonder? So our friends are in this school too? I don't know the exact number, but I do know that others were pulled into these spaces at the same time as you. They are definitely in this school. Oh my God, that's such good news! Naomi, they're here, we're not alone! Yes, you can all die together. I'm sure that's wonderful news. That means Mochita's here too. I bet that makes you feel a lot better, right? However, you cannot meet them. Nani? They are definitely in this school, but the space they occupy differs from the space we occupy. If you wish to see your friends, you must find some means of entering their space, or bringing them into this space. Even then, escape is nigh impossible, but at least you'll be able to die together. Oh God, is there no way out of here then? You said we were brought here by vengeful spirits, right? Who are they? And why have they taken us? I don't know. Neither the motives of our captors, nor a means of escaping this hell. All I know is that with some effort, you can at least live out your days together in the same space. And that alone is a fate worth fighting for. Two heads are better than one. Your chances and your opportunities are so much greater when working together. Do whatever you can to find a way out of here. Don't end up like us. Ooh, no. Ah! I know who that is. That's Sachiko. Oh no! Run! Naomi, run! We have to get out of here now! Okay, that is the smartest thing I have heard all day. Are you alright, Seiko? Yeah, but what the hell was that? A child spirit? It did kind of glow. I never believed in ghosts before. Is this really happening? There were definitely ghosts in there. First time I've ever seen something like that. So you saw it too, right? Yeah, and we were talking to it. I just don't understand any of this. Except there's no easy way out for us. Like it or not, we're stuck in here. It'll be okay. We'll just, march on with our heads held high or something. Can I go back in here? Is that a bad idea? Probably a bad idea. Hey, she's gone. Help me. Help me. Judging by size, these appear to be the remains of a janitor or senior high school teacher. A closer inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Oh. Oh, right, I forgot. I keep pushing the wrong button. Caught in trap, bled out. Age 18. Oh, wow. Misato, Municipal Brotherhood High. Class 3-4. Yoshiyuki Shinohara. Didn't we have someone else named Shinohara here? I thought we did. Oh, that can't be good. What the heck is this? Was this here before? I don't know. But it's just a picture, right? The image on the board depicts a figure holding a pair of scissors, pursuing 4 smaller figures. Huh. It looks like more like symbols, but whatever. Rows of dead bugs are neatly arranged on the shelf. More hair! Joy. Huh? Was there always a candle here? I don't think so. But doesn't it look awfully familiar? Hey, the first candle. Time to save. And I think that with that, we shall call it good for this first episode. Went a little longer than I wanted. I wanted to have like between like 30 to 45 minutes, but I didn't get to a save point. So, yeah, kind of had to go a little longer. But either way, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. Guys, I am super excited about this. So something I wanted to say first off was that I turned off the Japanese voices in the game. I turned off the voices in the game because if I don't, then you would hear my voice. You would hear like them speaking and then me reading after them and everything. And so while I'm a little sad I can't hear all the voices and everything, I would rather read and narrate everything to you guys than, like, you know, have the voices and then read after, because that would literally, like, double my time. And, you know, speaking over them while they're speaking I just think would be, like, a weird cacophony of noises that wouldn't be very good for us. So, yeah, like I said, we are gonna do this, sadly, with no voices and everything, but I think that it's gonna be awesome regardless. So, thanks again, everybody, and as always, if you enjoyed this as much as I did, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe if you are not already. Ring that bell for all them notifications is. And until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.